Okay, so I'm really excited because I bought this new loom. I've been using this other one that I got, and I'm just really excited to be using this one because this one comes with a stand, and my back's been hurting a lot when I've been working on my wall hangings. So I'm really excited. It arrived a couple of days ago, but I had to wait till the weekend to use it. I thought it was really cute when I got my loom, it came with this happy weaving invoice, this little card thanking me for the order. And then it actually comes with this pre-done, I don't really know the technical terms, threading. I actually thought it was a really cute idea, but it also made me really nervous because I don't really know how it was done. The one I had before was a lot more simple. It didn't have this thing in the middle. Any experienced weaver is probably going to be laughing at me right now because I don't know any of the technical terms. I have learned pretty much everything off just watching tutorials. So just interested to see what the experience is like for someone who has no idea really what they're doing, to try to figure this out. So the loom, I haven't even taken it out of the box yet. I'm really excited. So this is the loom. I really love the fact that it comes with this stand. This is so awesome because, like I said before, when I was working on my other projects, I would basically have it sitting on the table like this, working like this with my back kind of hurting. And then eventually I would tip it over and balance it on my stomach. Seriously, that's what I did. And it kind of got a little uncomfortable. So hopefully now I can balance it on the table and on my belly. Okay, so this is the frame. And this thing, I love how this is packaged. It's taped over here. It looks like it comes with this middle piece here. And I don't know for sure because, again, I'm very much a new person at this. I definitely have gotten the hang of the basic things, but I think what this does is when you set up this, I think it's the weft. When you set up the string, I think that these individual pieces allow you to make the gaps are less. So that means that if I'm using, say, like a thinner yarn, I can actually get a little more of a cohesive, neat looking wall hanging, because most of my wall hangings are pretty organic. I use a lot of different weights of yarn. I love it. But I did have a friend who I made a piece for, and I was really frustrated because it was just really hard to get it to look like exact with the sort of organic shapes that I was trying to, I guess geometric shapes that I was trying to make. I'll put up a screenshot of that if you want to take a look at it. It was nice in theory, but it just didn't work out. So I'm kind of hoping that this will help. A coworker told me that another reason why this is good, I think it's called a heddle, is that when you have your yarn in here and you move it back and forth, that allows you to more efficiently weave because it'll kind of pull up different strands, and so it'll just make the weaving process faster. We'll see. The kit also comes with these things, and I think they're called shuttles, but I'm not too sure. One thing that I really do wish is that this set came with instructions. I did notice after the fact, after I had bought this, that there's a book you can buy, I guess, with instructions. So, yeah, when I was checking out, I think it would have been great if I had seen that because I honestly, I probably would have picked it up. Instead of taking this out, I think I'm going to try my own over here. And I'm going to compare and see how different it looks. Because I'm really confused right now. When I weave, I usually have like one strand for each of these. So like one strand here. But it looks like there's some kind of double action happening here. And I think it's because when this goes in here, kind of forcing it in, I think it's so that you can get, let me see this. I think it's so that These, oh my God. Okay. Well, you can see that I'm a beginner because this is really not, oh, but in when this is actually working out well, I think these will go in. I'm going to try this. I'm going to move this. Just want to test this out. This was seriously the thing that excited me the most. Oh my God, this is going to be a game changer. Just being able to weave with it standing. I did think about adding legs to my existing loom, but I had heard, to be honest, I had heard a lot of really good things about this loom, and I just wanted to try it out for myself. Plus, you can never have too many in theory. So I'm going to say first off, what really confuses me about this is I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to capture this on the camera, but with the other frame loom that I have, I think that's what it's called. I used to put the string through here. So I'd basically loop it up here and then down, and then like that's how I would do it. But there's some kind of like additional thing happening here. I don't really understand what's going on. And the fact that the other string seems to end in the middle is like super confusing to me. I don't even know how important this is. I mean, I'm sure I could probably get away with not doing that and it would be okay. It's really hard to say. All right, well, I'm gonna give it a try. I guess we'll find out. So I'm gonna start by creating a loop. Probably should have watched a few more tutorials, but it's actually really hard to find a tutorial of the exact one that I'm working with. Maybe I didn't look hard enough. I found a couple of tutorials in a different language, and I tried to watch those as well, but that was difficult. Okay, so I'm just tying a double knot here. And I also saw on one of the tutorials that I was watching that the person kind of shifted this sideways. And I honestly kind of feel silly that it never occurred to me to do this, because when I was actually stringing this before, I would like reach over and it was really uncomfortable and it just made my life difficult. So I am glad that I saw that. Except right now, I just somehow managed to undo my little knot, which is kind of annoying. Okay, so I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it, just going to match it up. So I have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Put this in here. So what I would have normally done is I would have just put it around this little hook and then moved it back over like that. This is what I normally do. But for the sake of just trying to copy this, I think what's happening is it's going around and then through. I think it's going around a second time. I don't know, maybe this helps with the tension, or maybe there's some other reason. And if you feel like explaining that reason to me, I'd be very grateful. So I'm gonna tie it around here, and then I'm going to do the loop. Now I'm gonna take my warp thread, whatever you call it, and whoops. And then I'm going to move it back over here. And something is going on here and I don't really understand. Okay, I'm admitting that I'm stuck. Okay, I'm going to take a quick tutorial break to see if I can figure this out. Yeah, so then what I ended up doing was I took this, kind of brought it back around, and then kind of moved it, although you can't see it anymore, which is now confusing me. Okay, so let's try this again. So I've got this here. I want to move it around, wrap it around the top bar. Probably can't even see this right now. Oops. I don't think I'm doing this right. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it a day for now and kind of admit defeat a little bit, and recognizing that that was a lot harder than I expected, and I think I kind of achieved a very similar outcome to what I saw, like what's over here. Oh, I see. Yeah, so I'm gonna take another look at it and try to figure it out. That's all. So after filming that first part, I spent some more time studying the warp and eventually figured it out. Since then, I've made 2 wall hangings that I'm really happy with, and I'll be talking about those 2 pieces and my experience working with the loom in another video. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions about my experience with this loom. Thanks for watching and see you next time.